So, yeah, I was talking to Dirkos. It's been quite an eventful day for you guys. You've casted quite a lot of games.
We have. I've lost count, genuinely. I'm not quite sure how many, but the evening is but young.
Oh, yeah, we're going to dance the night away.
We are. Rasta Gaming, as I understand it, from what I saw, I was actually chatting to some of the other players between games.
Yep.
Keeping half an eye on Reason Rasta.
Yes.
Rasta got rolled.
Rasta got rolled, yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know
they got outpicked by Reason. Reason had a really strong lineup.
Okay.
They picked smart as well. Like, they denied the Runner a Shadow Demon, so they couldn't set up any arrows.
Right.
They had no good stuns. And Reason just looked really strong. They were like 10-0 up at one point.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I did keep an eye on it. The score generally was pretty far in their favour. Are you still playing music, or have you stopped that music?
I've stopped that music. Have we put the right overlay on?
I don't know. No, we did. This is the picks overlay. Let me just check.
Oh, no, we're still on the...
Wait, we're in picks. There we go.
Okay. So
this should be good. They haven't picked anyone. They banned the Wisp, they banned the AA, they banned the Nyx. We will see.
You missed nothing, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's cool. They have missed nothing. Ember Spirit banned. First pick for Rasta. Invoker, first pick.
Okay, they did this last game. They got first pick. Well, they didn't get first pick. They got Invoker.
Yeah, okay. Really? How could they get first pick last game as well?
Oh, no, they had second pick. Yeah, no, did they?
Yeah, I guess they must have done. Either they got... Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Doom, Storm Spirit.
Yeah,
okay.
Reason let the Invoker go. Just to ban out the IO to stop that global strat.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. In fact, I think Rasta ran IO Tony in every game up until the point where everybody started banning IO against them. So that's fair enough. So we've got a Doom and a Storm Spirit, which is good because Doom basically says, if you want to play someone that wants to actually have fun, I will Doom you. The Storm Spirit says, I don't care about Doom because I'm on his team.
They're like, woohoo!
Yeah.
Big party.
I mean, basically the fight starts, you Doom the Invoker, well played, sir. What are you going to do?
You have an Invoker that can just right-click.
I mean, that's okay, but that's not his forte.
That's not his thing.
No. Rasta Gaming with another pick now. We'll see what they go for. I wonder.
Yeah, so second ban from Reason was the Ember Spirit.
I think Rubik is a decent shout here. Doom dooms. Rubik snatches it, sticks it on Doom or sticks it on the Storm Spirit, and away you go. Let's see if they do pick the Rubik here. I think it'd be a reasonable shout, but we'll see. Lots of other heroes left in the pool. Wisp band, Ember band, AA band, Nyx band. Lycan is out there. They could take Lycan and go for more of a push kind of strat.
Yep.
Lycan's been very popular so far. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to make sure that I do not miss that whole overlay thing.
We missed it last game, just for the record. So
I know, I was watching.
Oh.
I was watching, and people were screaming overlay, and then we checked the Twitch chat, and it said, I know, overlays, and Dirk fixed it, so fair enough.
Yes. Shadow Shaman. Okay, so maybe they're going for sort of slightly push strat. Obviously, you've got the wards there as well.
Yeah, they would have had a decent push strat if they'd picked whichever hero it was I said a minute ago that I can't remember.
Rubik.
Yeah. Sorry, not Rubik. Lycan. But they've gone for Shadow Shaman instead. I like Shadow Shaman here. I think he's good against the Storm Spirit because you got two kinds of CC against the guy.
Yep.
Not to mention the fact that essentially, if you can drop your wards on a tower or a Rax or whatever, you've got a chance to pretty much knock it down. So that's good. Team 5 star, Shadow Shaman, two kinds of CC, Ether Shock, drops his wards, and basically he's done his job. He's kind of like Lich. In Lich, you stick Frost Armor on a couple of people, you get a Frost Blast off, you get your ult off, you die, it doesn't matter. You've done your job.
Yep.
Shadow Shaman, very similar. Rubik ban here makes a lot of sense. I really do think that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Get rid of Rubik. There's actually Rasta that got rid of the Rubik, where you thought Rasta maybe would have picked that up.
Yeah, they could have, but I think by getting rid of it, the fact is Rubik loves Invoker because he can steal all kinds of shit off him.
Yeah.
And it's easy. There's a ton of spells to steal off Invoker. There are no bad spells to steal off Invoker.
No.
Not to mention, and this is a thing, Shadow Shaman drops wards, Rubik steals wards, you counter wards.
Yep.
And not to mention the fact that he can then counter push himself. So that's legit. Reason Gaming banning out Nature's Prophet.
Yep, so trying to slide on that push strat.
Yep, so we have a third pick here for Reason. They've banned out Mirana. Now that's one of the favourites for Gronas, so I'll be interested to see what they pick here. You've got a Doom, I'm going to assume safe lane farm, Storm Spirit mid. Pick an offlaner, pick supports, or maybe Doom jungle, although that's not so popular these days. I think you want Doom on the safe lane farm. So let's see what Reason decide to go with. They won the first game handily. We'll see how they do in the second. Here we go. Life Stealer.
Stealer.
So actually, it probably will be either a Doom. Right. So here's what it could be. You could have Life Stealer in part of a tri-lane.
Yep.
Doom safe or Life Stealer safe. So Doom part of a tri-lane. Storm mid. So Doom or Life Stealer could swap, or they could just say, "Fuck it, we'll stick Doom jungle. Life Stealer safe."
So how about Doom solo safe, Life Stealer part of an aggressive offlane?
You could, but it depends what they take now as their offlane. If they take someone disgusting as an offlane, Doom doesn't want to have to go up against that. If they take someone ranged or someone like that for the offlane, they might not want to face it. Batrunner not banned or picked. He's been banned or picked in the other 3 games in the playoffs. So we'll see what Rasta go for here. Doom is good because you know what? Lifestealer hates Doom, and Storm Spirit hates Doom. And they both have Doom on their team. So it's like, cool. He's on our team for a change. This is nice. Let's see what Rasta go for. Luna.
Okay. So again, possibly going the sort of push strat. Glaives.
Yep. Big time push. The Forged Spirits, Shadow Shaman Wards, Luna Glaives. Good push there from Rasta. Also, this is the thing. This is why I like these 3 heroes for any kind of quote-unquote push strat. Shadow Shaman is very good in a team fight as well. 2 guns of CC, always valuable. Turn someone into a chicken, shackle another. Brilliant. So, fight starts. You go in, Doom someone. You turn Doom into a chicken. You turn Storm into a chicken. Get the shackles on him. Luna Eclipse. A lot of damage. You know, it's good. Lich, good pickup here. He's a great support. His ult will be fantastic.
Yep. See what he can pick up next.
Indeed.
So
Let's see what Rasta go for here. I like Reason's lineup here. This is a scary lineup. None of these heroes have a massive weakness that you're worried about. That you're thinking, oh, if he doesn't get this, if he doesn't get that. In terms of late game, Doom, Storm Spirit, Lifestealer is fine because there's like 3 cores. If any of those 3 does well, that's fine. Shadow Shaman late game with farm, he's still killable. Chen late game with farm, he's still killable. Luna, she's a different proposition. But Lifestealer, Storm, Doom, they wipe her out. No problem.
Life Stealer, Storm Spirit, Doom, they definitely outcarry late game and Invoker and Luna.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it goes. Lich, awesome in the laning phase. Does tail off. If you look at, there was a guy who did a thing on Reddit where he posted basically a sort of dissection of how heroes do at different times of the game. So how does your win rate affected by length of game? And there are some heroes where it's sort of steady, up and then down. Yeah. Some is pretty flat. Lich is like a brick wall. Once you hit a certain point where most heroes have got certain items, Lich falls off like crazy. But he is still a support. So if you can win a lane, I mean, think about this, Joe. You're trying to lane. You're trying to get XP. Durka is here, I presume, to fix something. No, he's looking for something. Wait, there's a filter here. There was a filter left on the table. Pocket that, sir.
Present.
So
the way Durka sort of stormed in, I was like, oh, what have we done?
Yeah, I thought, oh my god, we've forgotten something.
Like there's pornography playing on the stream or something. Like something's going horribly wrong.
But Durka's like, no, it's cool. I always stomp around and look imperious. Did you sign us up for the pub quiz?
No, I'm going there now.
Hell yeah. Wait, you're going for a cigarette.
I'll just see.
Why are you putting on a coat then?
I'm going downstairs. I don't want to leave it here.
Okay.
He doesn't trust us with his coat.
I'm like a detective. I mean, basically, if you do something
Do
that...
you know where it is?
Where?
That's why I came back. It's the pub quiz.
Downstairs.
The pub
As
quiz,
I understand it, it's at the bar 87 or something like that.
I think
it can't be in the main hall.
It's going to be at the main stage.
What, the main stage area?
Yeah, well, previous IS series, the main stage gets turned into the pub quiz area.
No, I-49, it was upstairs in a bar area that nobody else had been in before. It was used for the chats. Look, here's the thing. It can't be in the expo hall, because where the hell are we going to sit? It must be in either bar 87 or the main hall downstairs near bar 87. You know what I'm saying?
Go downstairs.
It's going to be downstairs. If not, if you can't find it, we're just going to hit the casino.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We haven't hit the casino yet, Joe. In fact, sign us up. When we get bored of the quiz, we'll hit the casino.
Yes.
Pow! There you go.
Thanks, Dad.
Yep, take it easy, son. Well played.
Good choice.
What do you think of Reason's lineup here, Durka? Doom, Storm Spirit, Lifestealer, Lich.
If Dirk was here, he'd know what was going on. Oh, wait, we have a Durka.
Rasta have a pretty sick pushing lineup. But
Yes, early push.
Also, I mean, the other thing is in a team fight, I would sooner have Reasons fight, like genuinely. Doom, Storm Spirit, Lifestealer, Lich, gonna put down a lot more damage than that lineup.
Doom the Invoker, jump in with Storm Spirit.
Exactly, exactly. Luna is good, but if there's a zombie punching her face off, what's she gonna do? Venomancer. I like that pick a lot.
Yep, so that slows things down
Yeah.
a little bit. Nice support.
I like that pick a lot. And I'll tell you why. All he has to do is get in there and ult. Lich ult on top of that. Lifestealer, Infest Bomb with the Storm Spirit, and Doom running around with Burn. It's an awful lot of damage. Not even Chen with Mech and all our healed can save that. Bye, Durka. Shout out to Durka. By the way, I've cast with Durka pretty much all. P-Flex, your in-game voice is so bad. I guess you need to change threshold thing. Says Goku. No, Goku, what you need to do, I apologize. There is, let me just type there.
Oh, is there an issue of the in-game mic?
Yeah.
What's the issue?
Hello, look, see, that's your mic. Hello, see how loud it's going.
The problem is I'm too loud, so... And Rasta have picked up a last pick bat, which I don't think has happened yet today. He's generally been first, second pick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's cool. Sorry. So, Khan has paused it.
Okay, so in-game, what was the last pick? So Batrider was the last pick.
Yeah,
up there
Batrider
for
final
Rasta.
pick. So for Reason Gaming, I'll run through Reason, you run through the Radiant team. I'll be
Deal.
doing the camera, so good
Yeah.
luck to us. We've got Dread Knight on the Veno,
Yep.
and Tab on the Storm Spirit. 142. I guess that's Mute on the... No, that's not Mute. Who's 142?
Just 142.
Is that his name?
I think so.
Really? On the Doom? Okay. Khan on the Lich, and Gronners on the Lifestealer. Who's rocking the Dire team?
Okay, so over on the Rasta, we've got Live and Joking. He is picking up that Batrider. Logarithmic on the Chen. Luna with Soul Rack. Aaron Stan picking up that Invoker. And GG on the Shadow.
And also
Shaman.
they are the Radiant team, not the Dire team.
I was going to say, but I was like, you know what?
Another pause from Dread Knight Doom. Very rude.
They're saying you get that too. So maybe there's some leg spikes going around.
Apparently I'm a retarded bald noob.
You can't just ban that guy.
No, I don't give a shit. Jeez, while someone's criticizing me on the internet. Oh my god. 7 FPS, says Khan. 7? I had 5, says Rasta's Aaron Stam.
Is this like a... This is
No, you get internet lag sometimes.
it is a LAN with like 1,500 computers on.
Yeah, there's a lot of computers here. Another 10, let's go. I think Rypex said he had some lag issues as well, but as he pointed out, the internet at LAN is pretty laggy. Wait! Overlays!
Yes.
In-game. There we go!
Good job.
Kapow!
Good job.
Chat will explode about that in about 15 seconds time, or so 2 minutes time, so we're going to have a Chen and a Luna and a Shadow Shaman in the safe lane. Mid will be Invoker, of course. Off lane, Batman. Meanwhile, Dread Knight, I guess he could jungle? Maybe? Dread tends to play more of a support.
Yeah, I don't quite know how they're going to run this Doom, because, like you said, Dread is always normally like the core support.
Yeah.
Gets picked up, so the fact he's going on Doom...
30
Well, I'll
seconds
tell you, it
to
looks like they're
battle.
running a kind of a Lich Veno here with
that
Storm
could be,
Spirit
like,
mid. And then I think what they're going to say is we'll just pit Lifestealer solo against the Bat, Doom jungle, and Veno Lich, because if somebody goes on the Veno, you Frost Blast them and Veno can run away. If someone goes
Yep.
on Lich, you Gale them and you can run away. So, I don't know, maybe that's it.
Yeah, it's quite like an offensive dual lane, really.
The battle
Yeah, it can kind of work both ways. Obviously, Gale can be quite big. Lich Ice Blast is also Frost Blast, I should say. Obviously, quite strong early game as well.
Yeah. It's
So-
a great. I mean, Lich is great. Early mid, he's fantastic. He does fade off.
Yeah.
Because he, basically let's look at Lich's skill set. Sacrifice, early game and mid game, less so mid, but mainly early. It's great for denying creeps, great for denying
Yeah.
XP to a lane. But who gives a shit about it in terms of the XP? It's like, oh, you denied a creep, it doesn't matter because we're not farming at this stage anyway. We can go to the jungle and kill a billion camps in no problem.
This is true. Very true indeed.
Frost armor. attack slow 20, movement slow 30, armor bonus 9. That is legit throughout the game.
Yes.
So that's a good skill. Frost Blast, movement slow 30%. Obviously that scales because it's percentage based throughout the game. The damage not so much, but that's always useful. His ult. Now this is the problem. Once you face a team who might build pipe, who might have BKBs, his ult becomes less important. But it can still be useful. And here's the thing. If you have a Doom on your team, and you have a Venom on your team, and you have a Storm Spirit and a Lifestealer on your team, his ult can be useful because it's punching away, doing damage. Meanwhile, somebody's doomed, so they can't BKB. You got Venom ult, so they're taking damage from that as well. Taurus Spirit's got someone lassoed, so it does work. I think I do like Reason's lineup as well, but Rasta's lineup is pretty legit too.
Rasta have got to get those early towers there. If they're going to make this work against Reason, they've got to get some tier 1s ASAP.
Well, I think so. I mean, they've got the Shadow Shaman. They need to utilize that push potential, but he's got to hit 6 before that's possible.
Yeah.
And he's part of a tri-lane, so it's going to be a bit tricky for him. Sorry, it's a 2-lane actually. Chen is obviously in the jungle.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going on in this top lane there? So we're seeing Bat Rider facing off against this solo Lifestealer while Dread Knight sort of in the jungle playing Doom.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how he builds this and how he sort of pushes this into the game.
Yeah, I don't know if you go Midas here, if you're playing as the sort of non-carry Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, it is tempting because it's always nice to get a hand of money on Satan, and he does seem to appreciate it because he loves money.
Certainly does indeed.
He does.
Oh, here we go. This Lifestealer could be in trouble. Rage's Guard though. Open wounds.
Yeah.
Damage being done to Bat
Going
Rider,
on the Bat Rider, but him and Bat pretty much changing it. It's 50-50. Bat Rider's chasing him, but he gives up. And Groner's has around, he's got 6 levels of napalm on him. 6 levels.
That's crazy.
That is a hell of a lot. And Groner's runs around. If Doom comes out here, actually, no, they're not going to go. As it is, wait, there might be rotation. Smoke here. Shadow Shaman and Chen. They might think about trying to go. If the lane pushes over. But Storm Spirit is off to get the DD rune bot. He's thinking about it. I think he thinks it might be a trap, but he's going to go and get it anyway.
It's a top.
He does have bottle, uses up his bottle charges, grabs that DD, and
smoke wears off as well.
Yeah, and he will back off. So Shadow Shaman gets pinged out there by the Shadow Shaman. Sorry, by the Storm Spirit. Who, let's look at some losses, denies. He's leading 12-6 to Invoker 12-5. It's very close at the moment. Invoker hasn't got Invoke in Exort, sorry, he's gone Quaswex. So he's got that Cold Snap, he's got that Tornado. Very powerful combination. It's good for getting out of trouble. He can Cold Snap if Storm Spirit tries to go on him and run away. He can Tornado if he gets in trouble as well, if people are trying to gank him. So this is the sort of... This is the safety build for this Invoker, because if he was thinking like aggressive farm build, he would go Exhort, and then he would just pew people down and get the Forge Spirit, and push and kill with those.
Do you know what I'm really impressed by? Is actually how this bottom lane's going. This Luna's not getting much at all. Have you seen this?
Let's have a look at the last hits. She is 5-3. Yeah, she's not getting much.
Dominated by
up
the,
against the. Well, this is the problem. Lich has 2 levels on the sacrifice, and there's Venom there as well. So what happens is she's up against 2 people with longer range than her.
Yeah.
Every time the creep wave comes towards them, Lich is like block, and Khan will sacrifice a creep as soon as he can. So her farm, let's look at her farm. In terms of level, she's level 4. Lich is level 3. So he might be denying them in range of her, but she's not getting the money. So
yeah.
It's like, what, 35 to 38 gold per creep, around those kind of marks. So if he does that every single wave, she is missing out on money. And somebody has managed to get away. Chen is sending over an Eagle Tornado here just to mess with Reason.
I like to feel like the Flight to the Concord song's playing.
Yeah, indeed. Lich with the pause. Lag. Is it just us?
Everyone's reporting
so people
lag.
are saying lag. Yeah, it happens.
Sorik's getting it too, apparently.
They don't know where the pub quiz is or when it will be.
Who doesn't?
The bar manager downstairs.
Nobody knows where the pub quiz is.
Talk to someone at Multiplay, one of the managers at Multiplay.
What'd they say?
They said they don't know where it's going to be because of levels of people in the other bars. It could be downstairs, it could be in one of the bars.
So it's not going to start yet?
He said it could start anywhere between 9 and 10:30.
Wow, that's really late for it to start.
Given that they said the pub quiz will run for 2 hours.
That's easy.
Oh my
It'll last
goodness.
a lot longer than that.
What a mess. So it's 8. They don't know when the pub quiz is going to start.
And there was like no one in that bar. I was like, is this where the pub quiz is? And
He
one
went-
of the girls behind the bar said, I think so, but I don't know. Then the bar manager literally walked across and was like, yeah, I've been in talks with them and we don't know. It
Oh my god.
could be
Did you
anywhere.
check the main stage? Was anything going on in the main stage room? No, I didn't check. Or no, the
He said it would probably be downstairs in that bar 87,
yeah.
but he doesn't know when.
Like Bar 87 is pretty cool, but like they'll fill up really quickly.
Yeah.
Like it's nice down there. We had a good game of darts down there the other day, didn't we?
Yeah. It was a cracking game of darts. We called it a draw in the end because,
Because I couldn't hit a two.
well, neither could I. I mean, the problem with amateur darts is, like, I'm not kidding, Joe. If it was literally first person to just get over a number, we were all over that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because you scored like 150 in that round. We hit a treble 20.
On my first round, I got drilled 20.
You were like, pow, 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 and I
was
thought
like, yeah, I know
Joe's
what
a
I'm-
natural. And then after that, your style of darts was, whoopoo! And I thought, we're lucky to hit the board at this rate.
I did have a few floor darts.
Yeah, there were. I hit some floor darts too. We played darts against 2 lovely guys,
They're pretty cool.
and we bumped into them after we played a fantastic game of table foosball.
Yeah.
And then we went to darts at Bar 87, and basically, yeah, neither me nor Joe, luckily, nor could those 2 guys
Yeah.
actually hit the board.
Even though they were their darts.
Yeah.
They were like pros, and they
They
couldn't beat us.
implied they weren't pros, Joe. Come on, don't dress it up.
I'm
They
sorry, if
implied
you
that they
own-
knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa, Invoker going mid here on the Swords, but this is a lot of damage. Got him with the MP, got him with the Tornado as well. No, Atab was able to ult away.
Get away.
He lives on very little. He had a regen. No, he didn't have a regen. He just had bottle charges, and he's used them all.
There is a regen top though, and I think that Invoker's gonna get
Invoker's
that.
going to go grab that.
Yummy.
This makes you extra sad. He's grabbed it. He doesn't have a bottle. He just grabbed it. He's like,
Yeah.
in your face.
But even still, that just denies Stormsprit
Yeah.
so much.
Because I don't think Invoker generally needs a bottle. It's just, if you get a regen, I mean, geez, why would you turn that down?
We see
Especially, go on.
this tornado's still going on bottom lane. It's like
I don't think the Eagle stops channeling it until you tell him to. Like,
yeah, he's just stopped at this very second.
it
And I think
says,
looks like we see the
channeled, max duration 40. So
Yeah.
with the pause there, bear in mind that made it feel like
Yeah.
longer. But look at this, the little Chen army and the creep wave. They're
I
up
like
against the
it.
little Venno wards.
I like this. This is the Benno army versus the Chen army.
Yeah. Now imagine this Chen army.
on.
Oh,
Go
Lich!
down.
This is going to be first blood.
Wow.
Pow!
Love.
Logarithmic picking it up with the Chen, with his little army there, picking up the first blood.
Oh, 142 could be next if you're not careful.
No, I think he's okay. I think he's okay.
The Plague Ward army just managing to keep channeling.
Yep.
That's
Shadow
all they
Shaman's
need
got
to
the
do.
mana.
That's all they need to do. There, they
Dyer's
just need to
bottom
hold
tower
out
is under
so the
attack.
Lifesteal can get farm, so the Doom can get farm.
Yep.
And by that point, you know, Chen's not going to be able to hold up against a farm Lifesteal. So all
Yeah.
they need to do is just bide their time. Give it, Dreadnought's frantically farming up, trying to get items. He's got phase boots. You know, we're only 7.5 minutes in. It feels longer because of the pauses.
Right, but bear in mind that Dread hasn't gone for a rushed money hand, so
Yes.
he is going for more of a getting involved Doom. There he goes!
Wow.
Doom on
Ooh.
Batman! Is he going to be able to get away?
I don't think it's going to be enough. I think that's a wasted Doom.
Firefly was already up,
Yeah, that's the thing. He should have
so he's able to walk away. If he'd got him prior to that, maybe a problem. And Doom will run out before he dies. And Batman able to run away.
Not a problem for him at all.
TP in was cancelled. I don't know who was TPing in, but it was cancelled. Oh, fuck. My thing's gone cray-cray. All right, there we go.
Double
Looking at
damage
last
top.
hits.
And
Lifesteal
still supposed to get
leading
a
the
room.
way, but Invoker very close behind. And Arenstan was mid. Storm Spirit
Radiant's
had managed to get that rune. He's got the
bottom tower
DD
is
bottled
under
up. He needed that after Invoker stole the regen in the last
Yep.
last thingy.
In terms of levels, they're staying pretty even. But obviously,
EMP, look at that.
Ouch.
Tornado EMP is just disgusting. Like, I
Certainly
honestly
is.
think if they nerf Invoker, that's what they will change, is that EMP will
Dire's
not be quite as
structures
effective.
are
Meanwhile,
fortified.
Trouble Bot, look at this Chen army with a tornado just saying, come at us if you dare. Redirecting that tornado towards the Snake Man.
just constantly following him around. That's horrible.
I mean, yeah, because Lich and Venno, neither of them wants a tornado in their face.
They
Look
need
at
to
the way
kill
the
that
bird does it. I love that channeling effect, by the way. Let's just zoom in on him. Look at him cast there. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Look what are you going to do?
He's like Big Bird. Oh, he died! No! He did nothing to you.
They're doing their job. They're slowly but surely. That Chen army's just
Dire's
grinding away
Yeah.
that tower.
is under attack.
Just under
The
half
only
health.
the only thing with the Chen army is that every time the Birdman or whatever else died, now he's got a Centaur, he has to go and do it again. And he can't get the rock people, obviously. The mud golems are not friends of Chen.
Yeah, they don't want to.
It's a shame because I really want to see a Chen army made up entirely of golems.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be a nice upgrade. How about this? You get Ags on Chen, and you can get mud golems. I don't know if it's enough, but it would be a nice little bonus. It would be nice. I don't think Chen has an Ags upgrade. Upgradable by Ags, he does. Heals magic immune units.
Oh.
So the Ags means that basically he can heal, say, a Lifestealer or anybody using a BKB.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty big. I had no idea. As a non-Chen player, as anybody who's familiar with my Dota 2 abilities, if you can call them abilities.
Here comes Dreadnought middle lane, invokes in a ton of trouble. Doom goes down. I think that's going to be a dead Invoker
that could well be a dead Invoker. All our heals. He might run away. The Doom tick is only level 1. Is he going to live? I think he lives.
I think he lives.
Yeah, he lives. One more tick. And he's fine. He's absolutely fine. He's got 1 charges up the wazoo.
Wow.
And he will live.
Although Rasta doing a very good job, sort of pushing these ends, applying the pressure. Reason Gaming just not getting the picks off that they need to, push Doom, Lifestealer, Storm Spirit into this late game. 10 minutes in, they've just not been able to find anything. And this tier 1 down bottom lane is about to go down. The Plague Army can't stop him.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Lich's boots just arrived, by the way. He was bootless for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Venomancer, he has boots, and he's building a mech, I assume. So we shall see how this goes. Meanwhile, Lifestealer, the Grand Bomb, he has phase, he has drums, and he is presumably going to work towards an omelette. We will see if he can get that omelette. Meanwhile, Batrider has almost got his Blink Dagger. He's 150 gold away from his Blink Dagger. He's got the tracks. So that passive game has allowed these heroes, your Batriders, your Lifestealers, to get those items that they need to become pretty scary. Khan now on the Lich. He's only just level 6. Let's have a look at levels here, by the way. The Veno Lich lane has not worked particularly well for Reason. They're actually pretty far behind, although Shadow Shaman is only level 5. So I think he's done a lot of roaming. Once he has level 6, that should be a tower. He's warding up. He should probably stay here and guard the top rune if it comes there. The top rune.
Do you know what's quite interesting
It will be bot, of course.
Oh, Storm Spirit as well down bottom lane as well.
Yeah.
When Eclipse goes out, but won't find nothing.
It's a runaway Eclipse.
Yep. What I was going to say, very interesting. Although they got the tier 1 advantage, XP and gold both favouring Reason at the moment still.
Indeed, yeah. I just think they farm better.
Yeah.
I just think that experience in that farm. Khan here saying, get the invis. Come on, Antab. Let's go. And Antab says, well, I don't want to go on a Luna. I just want to use this invis rune to bottle up and get back mid to farm. EMP going down, catching the Doom out, but he'll just walk away.
No mana though. Doom is off cooldown, but he hasn't got mana to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got his heal up before the EMP pulse came down, so he's perfectly happy with that.
Cool.
Iguana's pushing this top tower, and we'll decide. Actually, I'll go eat some Yungle creeps. He's level 11.
Free farm. He's looking pretty happy right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to be big for Storm Spirit
he's
later.
He's got lots of farm. As have Doom. Have Storm. Chen army with Invoker Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman has still only got level 5. If he had wards, this would be a dead tower. It probably will be a dead tower anyway.
Yes, there he goes.
So they could. I think if they had wards, do you know what? I think if they have wards, they carry on and push.
Yeah.
And force TPs. I really do. If you have wards, you do that.
Whoa,
Doom just bought smoke. Why is Doom buying smoke?
So he's kind of like playing almost like a bit of a...
I mean, he's bought Vlad's phase. He's playing
really
kind of a supporty Doom.
So it's like a utility support Doom. So basically, they only wanted him there for the Doom, but otherwise he's going to play like a utility
Do you know what's funny? Will, who used to be the captain of Reason Gaming back about nearly 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. He used to play. I used to play with him from time to time. He doesn't. I don't think he plays much Dota nowadays. He plays a lot of DayZ and stuff.
Yeah.
But he used to like to go caster Doom. So you build things like Vlad's on him for sustain, and then you build things like Shivas and you build stuff like that. So the traditional, if you want to put it that way, build for Doom was to get things that made him just a punchy. But you don't need to. Oh, Batman goes in, but as does Swarm Spirit with the best. Big heal from Chen, but Shadow Shaman goes down. I don't know if he's even level 6. He didn't get his wards off. He's still level 5. If he'd been able to get his wards off, that might have been different. And reasonable fallback is now 1-1. They're able to defend this push. If they can kill these creeps, yes, they can. Consumed, punched, and eaten. And they managed to defend, and they get a kill out of it. Shadow Shaman is still only level 5. If he was level 6, he drops towards their whole different fight.
That would have been a whole different team
Dyer's
fight
bottom
indeed,
tower
Jess.
is under attack.
Well, Rasta really clinging on to this one, but Reason, as they start to go into sort of 15, 20 minutes of this game, they start to go to mid-game. You see the Doom start to come online, obviously, as a utility hero, online, especially as life stealer as well now. He's got the Yasha, he's got drums. He's looking okay for himself right
Indeed,
now.
sir.
91
Indeed.
last hits.
Oh, I forgot I'm in charge of the camera. When I'm not controlling the camera, people see nothing. So, let's have a look at some graphs. XP. Oh, there's a smoke. Reason have smoked, and they're going to try and catch people out mid. They could well catch this.
This could be really big.
They could well
Doom's
catch.
cooldown? Yes, it is.
Yeah. So you got
Batrider's
Lich,
going
you got
straight
Doom,
into
Storm
it.
Spirit. In he goes. Lasso. In comes Dread. Is he going to
save
doom
the
him?
Doom,
They're
they're
going
gonna
to punch
save
him
Doom.
down. Frost Blast, and that will do it. Lich manages to finish him off. Good punching, and they should be able to get mid. Who's trying to defend it? Wait a minute, who's this TPing out? Shadow Shaman TP's out, leaving Chen on his own.
He's like, you're on your own here, buddy.
Bye.
I
Where'd
don't
he
know if
go?
a Reason are going to push this or not.
I think they will. I mean, there's no reason not to. You got Lich, Storm Spirit. I mean, they can do a little bit. They can.
The Centaur's not allowing anyone. He's like,
Yeah.
no.
Bring it. Veno, level 8. Got a mech. He's got a Ring of Bassi, and he's got brown boots. Storm Spirit. He's got his treads. Robe
feeling pretty happy
Robe
with
of the
himself.
McGee. I guess he's going to build Oblivion Staff into Orchid. You got a Lich. What's he got? He's got a Ring of Regen, so he's going with Tranks. I don't like Tranks on Lich. I go Phase on Lich. But I'm crazy. So, what has Batrider got? He's got his Blink, got a Trank, got 200 gold. Chen, he's got his mech, got brown boots. Invoker. Drums, Phase. And he has a Null Talisman, so... Well, I don't think he's going to turn it into a Dagoon, but we'll see. Shadow Shaman, he's got the...
Trouble here down bottom lane as well. Seeing traps there, buddy. Lich Ult goes out. Secure the kill on the
Ouch.
Luna.
Honor me.
Luna dies. 3-1. Lich Ult going down. It's a farming ult. Meanwhile, top, they're pinging Veno,
But there's a life still alone.
but
Maybe they're gonna change
Gronas
their mind.
comes
Yep.
out of the side. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Rasta. I think Reason, they rotate well, they move well, and their lineup is good.
Reason now starting to come online and getting the farm.
Yeah.
Have Rasta done enough damage though to secure this advantage with the Chen army? I don't know.
I honestly, I think that Rasta's
dagger on
biggest
Doom.
problem is going to be lack of damage. Because
Big-
with Reason, you've got Storm Spirit can do a lot of damage, Lifesteal can do a lot of damage, Doom can do, in the later game, a lot of damage.
Yep.
For Rasta, Luna can do a lot of damage, Chen ain't doing shit. Batrider's more about grabbing somebody. He can
letting
do
everyone else do the damage, yeah.
reasonable damage, but if he doesn't get those levels of napalm up, he's not like a burst damager.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Invoker can do good damage, as can Shadow Shaman, but I just
It relies
fancy,
on a lot of good combos.
It
That's
does.
The thing.
I fancy Reason's lineup as the game goes on.
Yeah, so you got a Blink Dagger on Doom as well now, so that's going to be instant Doom on top of that Invoker or
Indeed.
whoever he fancies. Whoever's looking tasty at the time.
It's an
Looks like we're gonna
urn
see
being
it.
built by Shadow Shaman. But what's Luna building?
BKB.
BKB, a rush of BKB, that makes sense to me. Because she has a lot of trouble. Storm Spirit goes in, and he gets you. But there goes a very quick tornado, as does the Veno ult. Down goes Storm Spirit. He will absolutely melt. And that's a good kill for Rasta. Who else can they get? Grona's trapped in there. He dies too. That's 3-3. Meanwhile, the chase is on. Can they catch Veno? And can they catch Lich? Which one they're going to go for? Well, they're going to try and get the Lich.
Middle tower
Or they're going to just push the tower. They're just going to push the tower. That's the problem when you go against them. If you rush in and you get CC'd, you're in a lot of trouble.
Certainly
Because Rasta do have, with Shadow Shaman, that potential. Lasso, Shadow Shaman, that's good CC. So you've got three different
Dyer's
kinds.
top
Not to mention the
tower
heal
has
from Chen,
fallen.
which can give you that sustain. And Invoker spells, spinning you up in the air, dropping the meat
Yeah, a
ball,
lot of
deafening
disable
blast.
there. A lot of
lot of
disable.
disable. So it's 3-3 now. Rasta Gaming taking a tower, and they are not stopping.
And they're on that tier 2, it's in their sight. Storm Spirit only just coming back into the game. Life still down for another 5 seconds. I think they're going to get themselves a tier 2 out of this P-Flex.
Yeah, almost certainly, sir.
Forces the glyph.
This is
we
the
have got to
thing.
see
Once
some
you've got
TPs.
that Chen army up and running, basically it gives you that potential to push. Luna pushes brilliantly too. There's a nice tornado, catches a few, and that's more of a his of tornado. We're leaving. So
Oh, are they going to catch that Chen? No.
Chen able to just get away. Wants to try and get his centaurs out of there because that's a lot of money. Gronas will gladly take it. He uses his space boots to rush through there, and that's about 150 gold to go to those two creeps. So not ideal.
Not ideal at all.
Lich, Tranks, 2 branches, and wards. I wonder what he's going to buy here. Not much. Storm Spirit, working towards that Orchid. I'm not sure, let me think. You've got the Oblivion Staff. That's working towards a Quarter Staff.
Yep.
Wait, so that is 2 Oblivion Staffs. The rest will be 775, so he's probably
That Orchid's not going to be online.
2,000-ish gold?
At least another 5-6
I
minutes.
hope we're still broadcasting, by the way. I can't actually connect to Twitch. So if you're watching in game, that's fine. But if you're watching on Twitch, I don't know what is up. I can't connect to the Twitch chat, so I can't. If there's a problem, I
the
can't.
program says that we're still. There you go.
All right, there we go. Okay, so we are still connected. Asus ROG Dota 2 Cup here at I-51. We have Reason against Rasta in the lower bracket final.
This low.
The loser of this is out.
Semi-finals.
The loser of this is out.
Loser of this is
The winner of this plays Rhyme Stack, and the
Yes.
winner of that goes into
onto
the final to play
That's right.
Infused.
And the finals is going to be a weighted best of 5 with Infused having the
So,
winners.
so the
bracket
weighted
advantage.
best of 5 is Infused have a 1-game advantage.
Yes, so potentially they've only got to win like 2 more games. So if they could, they need to take down whoever they're up against twice.
Okay. Or more than that. At least twice.
Yes.
Possibly at most twice.
Okay, here we go. Lich goes down. Now Barrett taking a ton of damage. Couldn't quite get the lasso off. And Doom's in the midst of it as well. He's hacking away at that. Shadow Shaman's taking a ton of damage. All of a sudden, it's his Reason's playground. Down goes that Shadow Shaman. Ouch. Rasta on the back foot now.
Yeah, Reason 5-3 to get 2 kills, Shadow Shaman and Batrider. The initiation did not work for Rasta there at all. Reason able to turn this around, and they're going to try and push down and take this tier 1 mid, which is still standing at 21 minutes. It's been that kind of game. So they're going to wait for this creep wave and push up.
EMP
There's a
goes
tornado, EMP as well, but they all dodge it.
Radiant's
No
middle
problemo.
tower
Lifestealer rages. He will punch this tower down, and that will be the tier 1. Do they
Radiant
carry on here?
Oh,
Do they
glyph.
turn around and get something else? It won't matter. This is a wasted glyph. Big waste.
Yeah, big waste.
Should have saved that. And back they go.
Radiant's middle tower has
And they go back to farming, I guess. Reason no. But they can't lose this game. They need to win this game.
Yep.
They should win this game from the position that they've got. Let's look at the graphs. XP, well, they're up by nearly 7.5k. Gold, they're up by nearly
Radiant's
3k.
top tower
They,
is
You can
all
see
they
the
need
dip
to do
though
is
that
take
it
it
takes
easy.
when they lost that team fight.
Absolutely, that team fight. And that's the thing, that's the reminder. Hey, by the way, Rasta are decent enough that you cannot just say, fuck it, we'll just throw caution to the wind. This is not like one of the early round games where you can afford to lose a team fight. You can't give Rasta an advantage. You need to maintain this advantage that you've got, and let's see if they can. Rasta Gaming trying to turn it around. They do have good late game heroes,
Oh wow,
genuinely.
Batrider's got to pick off there on the Storm Spirit. I missed that. Did you
Missed
catch
that? No, completely missed that. And they will push now. The thing is, Chen is great throughout the game because the creeps are good. Batrider is always good because his lasso, of course, goes through BKB, as I was reminded earlier by Durka. Luna can become absolutely disgusting.
Oh, she's
Invoker,
terrifying.
good throughout the game. Say maybe not necessarily early game, but from mid onwards, he's awesome. Shadow Shaman, if he can get a refresher, get his wards down, he becomes pretty disgusting in
Here
himself.
comes the Chen army.
Indeed, and look at
Wards
this
go
push.
down as
Look
well.
at this push that Rasta have now. And look at this tower will drop absolutely in seconds.
Ouch.
The
Dyer's
only
nothing they
thing
can do
is,
about that.
and now they go back, and now they might even go Roche. They're pinging it. They're saying, let's go Roche. Fuck it, let's do it.
I don't know if they
I
can do
wonder if
Roche.
that... Wait, Dread's gone Blink Doom.
Yep.
He's gone Vlad's Phase Blink Doom. Okay, so that's a thing. I'm not quite sure if... I guess they're doing that because he's worried that if he doesn't take Blink, he won't be able to close the distance to Doom people. But
Thing
then...
is, as soon as those team fights kick off, you know, if the team fight goes their way, he needs to be on top of that Invoker going, you are
Dyer's
doomed.
Yeah,
bottom
he needs to get in
tower
there.
is under
He needs to get in there.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think that Doom, that Invoker's that main target for Doom?
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of potential, you know.
No, absolutely. I mean, because let's say you don't Doom Invoker.
Yep.
He gets his combo off. He gets his EMP off.
And before you know, half your team's disabled.
Right.
On top of that, you've got Shadow Shaman turning people into chickens.
Exactly. It's a big problem. If you Doom the Invoker...
Yep.
I mean, Luna's whole thing as the game goes on is right-click. Batrider with the lasso, you can't necessarily Doom him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're going to have to hope that he's dumb enough to just stand in range of Doom
and just take
late
it, yeah.
Doom. Right, so Invoker's the guy who's got to be in there for the team fights, casting spells. You Doom him.
Yep.
Is he a legit just standing there right-clicker? No, he's not.
Yep,
he
very
has
true.
4 stuff. You at least remove him from the fight. You say, no, we're not going to have to face Deafening Blast. We're not going to have to face a Tornado or EMP. So I think the Blink Doom here is the moment Invoker shows his face and goes up against Lifestealer, you Blink Doom the Invoker.
Pow.
Absolutely. That would help a lot. Chen is also a legit target because then he can't
Hand of God,
Hand
which
of God,
has
he
saved
can't send people
countless
home.
victims already.
So I think that's also legit. But I think Invoker's pretty much a good target for.
Okay. So my
we
question
talking
is now,
Doom.
Dread Knight, 2.8k in the bank.
Yeah.
What's he saving up for?
I mean, well, look at Grombomb. Grombomb
Yeah.
has a lot of last hits. He's got Sanjin Yasha. He's going to work towards an AC.
Orchid
Dread
up
Knight.
as well
Who's Dread
now.
Knight playing? Doom?
Yes.
Well, there you go. He's getting a Sheepstick.
Yep. So that's gonna
Or
be it.
Shivas. He could be getting Shivas, but I think he'd be getting a Sheepstick. Sheepstick here would make a lot
Yeah,
of
they
sense.
need some disabled. They need to fight their
Yeah,
disabled.
I think it makes a lot of
disabled.
sense because all they have to do is sheep the Luna, or basically anybody. So Doom's one. Whoever Doom doesn't Doom, you Sheepstick, fight
Yep.
one basically.
Also, bearing in mind, Storm Spirit has an Orchid as well. So
Yeah.
finally, Reason coming online, so they can do against Rasta.
Also,
again.
in terms of AOE, you've already got the Veno ult, and to a degree the Lich ult. So you don't necessarily need a Shivas. I think.
And let's not forget about Infest as well. Just going to put it on the table as well.
Yeah, God,
Infested life still inside that
Infest
Storm
Bomb,
Spirit.
absolutely huge. You can pile in there with Storm Spirit Infest Bomb, and that does a ridiculous amount of damage. Just look at look at what Infest does, right? Damage 400 at the next level in an
here we go,
AOE
middle.
of
Sorry to interrupt
700.
there, buddy.
Oh,
Storm Spirit moving in, but he's got Shackled disabled
Yeah.
straight down on him. But here
does
comes the Doom.
Storm going on a Shadow Shaman. Oh, but he might pay. He tries to run away, but Antab is
Oh,
going to drop.
gets the pick off there. Open wounds goes on that Batrider. Can't quite find the pick off there. And Reason needs to back up and rewind. That team fight did not go
No,
how
that
they planned.
did not. 5-5. I think Storm Spirit was left out there to dry.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but there wasn't the backup that he needed. And then you've got the Chen army and the creeps. This is
Hand
going to
of
push
God,
up.
man. Hand
Yeah.
of God. You see that? That's like the 4th time that someone's been saved by that.
This Invoker mask is pretty legit, by the way. Let's just looking at that.
Dire's middle tower.
So we'll
He
go
looks
down
cool.
that tier 2.
What's going down? I'll be honest with you, Joe. Yes, it's going to get the tower. They don't need the wards to get the tower.
Dire's
No, they
middle
could have had
tower.
that
Get the
anyway.
tower and walk up here, drop the wards, and put some pressure on the tier 3. You don't need to drop the wards there. Just because it's a tower, you know the storm's down, you know Reason aren't going to go on you. And here's the other thing.
Yes.
You know that they're going to think, if they put wards, we can't go, so we can't go. So
Yep.
you don't put wards unless they go. If they go, then you drop wards, but you don't need to drop them necessarily.
Yeah, play
And now-
tactically of them. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
just a waste.
And now he's got 76 seconds. He could have got that. And now if this at half health, if they have to run away, now he can drop wards and get 2 towers for the price of 1.
Dire's
Certainly
top
can.
tower
Are they going to
is
defend this
under
tier 2?
attack.
They forced the glitch,
Yeah,
so it
they
looks
are.
like
They're going to come
go
around the
for
back. They've
defense.
smoked up. They're going to go for it here.
Infested life still in that Storm Spirit as well. This is going to be a big one.
This is. If they can catch someone here, and that's the big if, and they're going to come around the back. There goes Lich. There goes Doom. Who does he Doom? He blinks. He gets Tornado. Can he get Doom off? He gets the
Doom
Doom off
goes
on the
on Invoker.
Invoker. But Invoker's already Tornadoed. He is Doom. He can't go anywhere. Batrider gets the lasso off on Lifestealer. He's getting punched to death. Lifestealer doing lots of work. Grana's doing lots of work. Send home. Doom is
Invoker's
dead.
saved.
Batrider and Shadow Shaman dead. But Chen did send Invoker home. But he will get punched to death by the Chen. And that is 3 dead in favor of Reason. Rasta lose 3.
Radiant's bottom
Paritas,
tower is
Padalny,
under
Boom Boot, and VIP TI4 going to the moon
I can't
with
believe
prizes.
that was absolutely crazy there. Do you see how close that Invoker was to death? There was literally seconds in that. He nearly died. He
Yeah,
was so close
that was
to death.
almost 1-4 in favor of Reason, but instead it's 1-3. Still a good result, and they should finally get this tier 1 top, which
Yeah.
is only at 171 health.
I was literally clenching Farenston back there. I was like watching him get hammered by everything. He was doomed. He
Yeah.
got Orchid put on him, and then he literally just got saved by the skin of his teeth right there.
And here we go.
All of a sudden,
Runners
Reason again.
getting the last hit there.
Radiant's top
And
tower
in
has
terms of
fallen.
items now, Lifestealer, well, there you go. His AC is being flown out to him as we speak. Or is it? Yep. Wait, who's using the fucking courier? Who's using it? Someone else said, wait, let me get my something on here. I guess it's a...
That is a busy courier.
Yeah, what is Lich having flown out here?
So AC's on there.
4 stuff on Lich, okay. I don't normally get 4 stuff on Lich, but it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. You can get
Because
that
what
sort of
people do is 4
maneuverability.
staff ult. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want to do is 4 staff ult, but I don't necessarily think you need it. Anyway, Durka, what's up?
Hey, Durka.
This game is 8-6 in favor of Reason. That last fight, pretty impressive performance from them. Let's look at some graphs. XP, 5,000 in favor of Reason. In
Yep.
terms of gold, look at this. It's
It's
0.
crazy. It's gone back to. This is anyone's game right now. I can't call this at all. Rasta, I'm starting to think. Well, initially I was like, okay, people like Rasta are just going to fall out. Chain
Right.
can't hold it, but his hand
Reason
of
did
God
well.
save him.
Then Rasta
Yeah.
had a good period. Then Reason had a good period. Could go either way. We'll have to wait and see how it goes.
Yeah, but I mean, this game could change. AC's up now on life still. We've got
Yeah.
some big items coming through.
I honestly think Reason, because of the result of that last fight, are now going to take the advantage.
Yeah.
Once Doom gets the sheep stick, which I think is what he's going for, Lifestealer has AC and Yasha, Sanj and Yasha, and drums and phase. So this is chase time for him. And he's got a Storm Spirit.
Here
He's
we
looking
go.
for action. There goes Storm Spirit. Oh, that's a very, very quick kill and Invoker. Lich ult from downtown. Eclipse doing a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. How much damage can he do? You're going to get chased down by the Doom. They're going to do a lot of punching. Groners wants it. She's got a lot of pace. Might be able to catch a little, but instead Invoker buyback. TP's back in. Who's going to go on? There's a tornado. Who's going to catch? Catches the Doom. EMP doing a lot of damage, but the Grom Bomb is raged, so he's able to avoid the effects of that. And they lost to Shadow Shame, they lost Invoker who had to buy back, but they didn't lose a tower, and Reason had to fall back 10-6 in favour of Reason.
Okay, so he's slightly starting to go back in favour of Reason Gaming, but this game is just swings around. Rasta looking really good at the moment. Didn't quite go their way. Obviously, they were jumped upon. Nice Infest Bomb there from Storm Spirit Lifestealer. But they haven't got their tier 1 yet. The issue is right now for Reason, if they lose another big team fight, their racks are now exposed. They've got no tier 2 on mid or bottom lane.
Yeah.
They've got a tier 2 on top, and that's it.
It's true. I mean, that's the problem is anytime you lose a fight, you're up against Shadow Shame and Chen. So you're going to lose a tower. The problem there is, of course, as the game goes on, if they lose a fight, they're going to lose racks to that Chen army and the Shadow Shaman wards. I don't know if Shadow Shaman is going to be able to build something like a refresher in this game because it's 31 minutes in and he's not anywhere close. And against Reason, it's quite an aggressive lineup. Storm Spirit doing a lot of work. Lifestealer is ready to fight because it's the mid-game period, so we'll have to wait and see. But I think, wait, there's a smoke from Rasta.
Ooh, sneaky.
Reason maybe thinking about Roche. Nope, they're just milling around looking for trouble.
Reason really going to get caught out here though if they're not careful. But they're going to back off.
Durka, did you sign us up for the pub quiz? No?
Radiant's middle tower is under
See
attack.
what, like, Ripex or someone says, wait, there's a fight. There's a fight. Because we don't want to miss out on the pub quiz. Jeez, that's why I came here.
That's the only reason I'm here this weekend. Screw the Dota.
Indeed.
I'm
Chen. Chen has an... look at Chen's set, by the way. That's kind of a nice set. I like that. Let's have a look at that.
So give us a nice cinematic view.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Cool.
Slight sort of pharaoh look to him.
Yeah.
Got the Alpha Wolf as well, which is pretty cool for him.
Indeed.
But meantime, though, Reason pushing down middle, and they just
Oh, they got a kill.
That was a free Invoker.
That is a big kill. I think Invoker bought back
He bought back earlier,
in
so
the
he's got
last
no
fight,
buyback.
so...
Luna, you're on your own there, buddy. Batrider, you can't... But Batrider can't fight. Shadow Shaman can't fight.
So they are going to try and push this tier 2 mid. They've got a quick wave with them. Wait, no, they're going to look for trouble. No, they're going to get Roche.
Now's a good time about the Invoker initiation. Why the hell not?
Indeed. Lifestealer. He's got AC phase and 2.5 grand. Does he have something
Shadow
coming out in
Shaman
the
dumping
career?
those wards in the tier 3, but
Does not.
try and create a bit of space wasn't enough.
Where?
Tier 3 on bottom lane.
Oh, really? Well, Venom's going to farm them up.
Yep.
Roshan
free
has
cash each
fallen
A lot of
to
money
attack.
there. That's great. He's working towards an Ags, and in fact, he has an Ags.
Nice.
They just gave 142 an Ags. Ags Venom ult is legit. He has just bought the remaining items for it.
Oh, and a
There's
nice
a
little
basher.
basher as well.
On Lifestealer, 34 minutes in. I normally get a basher. I normally go phase, drums, basher.
Yes.
Sometimes if I think I need to do a lot of chasing, I get a Yasha into basher.
Yasha into
And then I
bash.
finish it because the basher, like drums phase Yasha, allows you to catch someone.
Yes.
And if you're like me and you rely on the first hit bash and you always get it, then it works.
He one of those jammy people that gets the
Exactly,
first
you
hit
run
bash.
up first hit bash, but he stopped. He's got an AC, and now he's getting a basher, and now this is big trouble for Rasta because they have an Aegis, and they have a Lifestealer who's starting to hit peak Lifestealer, and a Storm Spirit who has an Aegis. This is going to be very tough. Rasta need to win this next fight.
Very big advantage now. It's coming dead.
What time is it?
Oh, there's a big team fight kicking off though.
8:40. This is a big team fight. We're missing this.
Okay, so
Oh,
Lich goes
Lich-Ult,
up. Doom has
ping
gone
pong,
down at the
ping.
Invoker. Luna is down at the moment. Lich still bouncing around. Chen's
Chen dead, Luna dead, Storm is chasing hard.
Look
Good
at
slow. Lifestealer gets chicken, but Antab goes in.
Wow,
Doom
big
as
fight
well.
there.
Too much damage. Dread Knight on a killing spree. Dread Knight on a killing spree. 3 dead for Rust, and they're going to get this tier 1 book.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So what's
attack.
going on?
Radiant's
9
bottom
o'clock
tower
main
has fallen.
stage. What time
Called
is it
it.
now?
20 to 9.
We're going to make that no problemo. So we will be at the pub quiz. Reason Gaming, they are up 14 to 6. They're going to push this. They've just taken the tier 1. They're going to take this bot tier 2. There's a tornado.
Oh, this is another dead Invoker again.
No, this
And
is
a
no.
gold
Yeah,
goes up.
Invoke absolutely screwed.
Ouch.
And they're going to get this tier 2 bot. Invoke
Radiant's
is
Storm
dead.
Spirit might die here.
is under attack.
Oh, very close. Doesn't quite. Walks over 70 health.
Why was he going to die?
He took a lot of damage, and as he escaped, he had to go through Firefly from the
I see.
Batrider.
And Reason playing it safe, backing off.
Did they lose the Aegis in that fight?
Did who? No, he still got Aegis.
No.
Storm still has Aegis.
Oh, yeah, Aegis. I thought that anyway.
I mean, I think they could have carried on pushing there. I really do. I don't know why they're backing off. I think they're just playing it safe. Because why rush it?
Why rush it?
They've essentially, this is their game to lose at this stage. Looking at the graphs, let's have a look. XP, they're up by 15k. Gold, they're up by 10k. This is Reason's game to lose. Rasta will really need to pull this out of the bag here. But here's the thing about Rasta. Between Epic Land, which was what, 2-3 months ago?
That was in February, wasn't it? Yeah.
So 2 months ago, basically.
Yes.
And now they have changed their lineup by 3 players.
Yeah, they're a completely different team.
Exactly. So imagine the fact that this Reason lineup has been pretty steady.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, in goes Storm
Ouch.
with the next bomb. Punch, down goes Shadow Shaman.
Lich on top
Lots
of
of damage going down. Lich-Ult bouncing around. There's the EMP, but it won't matter. Storm Spirit is able to ult out of it. Invoker going down. Rastas, Batrider trying to get away, but he's going to get bashed at some point. No, he just dies. 4 dead. This will be a GG any minute. Fodor picking up prize for
Wow.
witnessing a Mulgi kill.
Jeez,
It
that's
just says,
Fodor.
did you see this? It just says Fodor has received the prize. Whatever that in Chinese has received the prize. And it just says
Puckleberry.
Puckleberry! Puckleberry!
Puckleberry
Radiant's
indeed.
top tower
Well
is
done,
under
Puckleberry.
attack.
This should be GG from Rasta. I really think, given that this is either they win this or they're out, they won't call GG unless they absolutely have to. But it is essentially
Radiant
GG.
structures are
Reason
fortified.
19 to 6. The graphs tell their own story. XP up by nearly 20k.
Radiant's
Gold up
top
by
barracks
nearly
are under
14k.
attack.
They're going to get the
Radiant's
center
top
racks
barracks
no
has fallen.
problem.
Radiant's
And
top
they're going to
barracks
rotate mid
has
as well.
fallen.
Well played by Reason, I think. Good draft. But Rasta's draft wasn't bad. They just couldn't execute quite as well as Reason could.
They had a time frame to win this game.
No, I disagree, Joe. No, I disagree.
But I think with any team, obviously any team with Chen on, I think has a time frame to win.
No, I disagree. I honestly think, like, if you've got Luna and Chen creeps and Shadow Shaman, you can win the game late on if you can win a team fight.
Yeah.
Genuinely, because your push potential with wards, with Chen army, with Luna is actually fine. Genuinely.
Yeah.
The problem they had was that in the team fights, they just couldn't quite win them. I don't mind their lineup. I really don't mind Rasta's lineup. But how many times did Batrider go and grab someone and dragged them off to their doom. Didn't happen a huge amount. He's got Blink 4 stuff, but they just... They couldn't get it going. They were under pressure the whole time. Look at this. Here comes Storm Spirit. He's blinking into 2. He is not afraid. He has the Doom behind him. He gets sent back by Chen, and they're going to take this tier 2 surely, because the main problem here is they first pick Doom. What do you do then? You first pick Doom. What can you do? Genuinely.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Down what you can do.
It's very tough. He can Doom Invoker, he can Doom Shadow Shaman, he can Doom Bat Rider, and what are you going to do? If you're not quicker, and once he gets that Blink Dagger, it's like, the moment you show your face, Blink Doom, it's like you are out of the fight, because they have heroes that need their spells to become useful. And once they picked him, you know what, once they picked him, it meant that they could happily pick Storm Spirit. It's like, we got Storm Spirit, we already have Doom, so you can't do that. You can't Doom our Storm Spirit.
Okay, here we go. They're going to make some moves here on this tier 3 middle lane. Firefly's up. Bat Rider's on the move. I don't know if he can find
Rasta looking for someone.
Venno,
Venno is really ballsy here. They stopped to kill his wards and given him time to get away. He has Neckbook and he has Ags. It's been that kind of game. Look at the farm that Venno's got here. Oh wait,
He's
why am I on fantasy points? Where is Lifestealer? This is about to be his 300th last hit in game. There you go, 300 last hits.
We've got the Abyssal, we've got Sanjasha.
Well done, Lifestealer.
AC. Congrats on the 302.
Indeed.
Oh, what's happening here though?
Stop. Chen in drops. Gets the heal. Tornado misses everybody. And they back off. They don't need to go. They don't need to chase, because meanwhile up here, you got a Storm Spirit just pushing the lane.
Yep.
They're going to wait for the next Roche before they go high ground. They don't need to rush.
Dagon on the Lifestealer.
Where?
In his inventory.
What?
Now,
Abyssal Dagon.
Hand of God.
like, I don't know.
Genuinely, Joe, I don't think I've seen a Dagon on a Lifestealer.
Yeah, I'm just a bit like, okay. I'd say this is a slightly, in quotation marks, trolley kind of move.
No, I mean, I guess it's kind of...
Okay, so we're going to see an Infest Bomb come out on someone. They're going to be low health, 400 hit points straight away. Boom. Dagon on top of that as well.
Yeah.
Plus Storm Spirit. You could kill an Invoker in about 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, Doom's got now BKB Shiva's Vlad's Blink.
Yep.
Reason should just end this. Mercy. The Mercy rule should come into effect. I don't think there's any way Rasta can turn this around. Look at the graphs. I mean, XP,
Yes.
they're nearly 25k. Gold, they're over 20k. So, Reason just need to commit to a fight here.
Take it all away.
It's GG. Rasta have fought bravely. There's the Blink. There's the Doom.
Doom on Luke.
Lots of
Not
damage.
great.
BKB up. Lich Ult will ping pong around. Oh, get out of there. Oh my god. 3 dead, 2 buybacks. Bat and Invoker having a buyback immediately. Khan dominating. Dreadnought dominating. Antab dominating. How can 3 people be dominating for the same team? But apparently they are. And they're going to push this bot racks here. The tower will drop. In comes Barrett. He's looking for trouble. Blink from Dread.
Big stun there.
He goes. Lots of damage coming down from the Eclipse, but Grombom doesn't give a hoot. He's immune to magic damage. One more punch, and down goes Luna. Grombom on a monster kill streak. Dreadnought on a mega kill streak.
Ouch.
Dreadnought is on a mega kill. Grombom is godlike. Luna buys back. She gets first hit bash. GG
Ouch,
from
GG.
Rasta. And there you go. So, it will be Rasta leaving the tournament. Well played to them. They basically finished in 4th place, I
Fourth
think.
place, they get themselves a cash prize on that. I think they get themselves like £400 for that.
Something like that.
Yep.
Then you have Reason playing against Rhymestack, aka Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
Yes.
or Dwayne the John Roxon.
Yep.
The winner of that matchup goes into the grand final against Team Infused. I've been Premium Flax, he's been Joe Show. This was the final game of today. Join us tomorrow for more Dota 2 at the I-51 Dota 2 Cup, sponsored by Asus ROG. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to go join the pub quiz. Good luck to you all, and peace out.
Good night.